Tomorrow, Austin City Council leaders could choose to allow companies like Uber and Lyft to operate legally here in Austin.
This is a story we've been covering since the networks launched in Austin several months ago. The companies use phone apps to link people looking for a ride with drivers who accept money to get a ride. KXAN's Angie Bevan joining us live in the studio to let you know the implications.
Right, well, those companies known as transportation network companies launched without the legal backing they need from the city. Strong opinions both for and against welcoming Uber and Lyft to Austin are expected tomorrow at City Hall. We went out today to see why some love the idea and others do not.
It's been a long road.
It's going to be a close vote.
Eric Goff has worked the past few months advocating for transportation network companies in Austin.
What's great about companies like Uber and Lyft is that they have enough vehicles on the road to meet demand because that's just how they work.
Largely outspoken against such networks are the taxi cab companies. Joseph Beers has been a cab driver for 15 years in Austin. He says he wants to be more competitive to meet demand on busy nights, but city regulations limit the amount of cabs on our roads and how much they can charge.
We're managed competition, and we've gotten to this point being managed by the city.
Beers says if the city council approves an agreement with Uber and Lyft, those companies are getting around the rules requiring proper permitting and insurance.
I'm not against competition, but we've had established rules for as long as I've been driving, and since I think '76, we've had established rules for the taxi cab industry.
But Goff says under the agreement, transportation network companies would be required to provide adequate coverage on behalf of all their drivers.
I'm confident that they have the right kind of insurance. They have $1 million of commercial liability insurance that covers from the moment that I request an app and they accept it to the moment I get out of the car.
We'll soon know where this journey ends.
Transportation network companies begin operating under a pilot program with the city. If the city approves the agreement tomorrow to officially allow them to operate here, those companies must then agree to those terms within 30 days.
We'll keep following it.
Sure will.
Thanks, Angie. One reason the city is in a hurry to pass the new rules is because of the burden it places on police. Since May 29th, drivers for ride-sharing companies Lyft and Uber have been cited 38 times for operating without a valid chauffeur's permit. In all but 2 of those cases, the driver had their vehicle impounded. The city even says in its draft resolution that the process was taking away precious resources from drunk driving initiatives.